Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino Mega2560 and connected to Arduino Uno, as well as connected to a breadboard with electronics and connected to fischertechnik mechatronics. The connection between the Arduino Mega2560 and the Uno is in two ways: SPI, serial peripheral interface, and I2C. And last time I tried to establish two connections via I2C. That didn't work out. But the other problem that I still try to solve is to have the pulses modulation working in the way I like, which is something like 1 second off, 3 seconds on, and it is going exactly the other way. And I found out that delay is not working, and to my surprise, a replacement of that by a for loop doesn't work out either. So that's a point of improvement. Then, still missing, or still deserving action, this motor connected to the Uno isn't working. It should, but it isn't. Is that due to a faulty transistor? This one? Most likely not, because this LED is working, which indicates, no, this LED indicates that it is working, and right now it looks like it doesn't, although last time it worked fine. So, and indeed I don't see anything happening, or yeah, now it does. So that means that the transistor circuit is working, and yet the motor doesn't. Then these two motors should be working. Also the LEDs are working, and yeah, well, as you can see, this is even working less than this. So why this is working, I'm not quite sure, but I hope I can find some time in this video to sort things out once again and again and again. But first the focus is on I2C. So in the function that is called for I2C, there's a delay, and there are more delays which have nothing to do with I2C, and even those delays are, after analysis, not working. Well, before analysis, of course, they're also not working, but you get the picture, I think. So that's first. Then back to fischertechnik for the motors. I want them to work. I want everything to work. So I have once again everything in a screen, and they seem to work. So let's see how things actually do, and with a screwdriver. This should be regulated, or actually more appropriately, yeah, final thing before I had to screencast. No, this doesn't work. This regulates the speed of this motor, by the way. So, okay. Time to focus on delay in I2C. Okay, So the problem is, how do I get a delay in this part of the code where I have here request event, and then here's the event with a delay, and last time, like I said, I have replaced delay into a for loop, but that hardly seems to matter. Now the point is that the frequency of Arduino is 16 megahertz standard, and then you don't have 1000 counts to have 1 second. So because that is how much? Well, 16 megahertz, 16 million cycles per second. So to wait 1 second, how much would that be in for loop? If the delay doesn't work, what is delay anyway? Let's see to that. And delay in milliseconds. Yeah, well, so that should work. That should be no problem at all. Except that it doesn't work. And a for loop has to count them for well, 60 million times. It wants 60 million cycles in 1 second. Then you get something like this. Would that work? But why doesn't delay work? So let me do both, and then have here. Oh, that's going to be a long. I better not put text in here, because that's 16 million times of text. So what's wise to do? I guess I would try both of them. No text, just wait. So, in order to get this done, I of course need to interrupt this one again, the screen. And this is 1, so I need to interrupt these processes. Screen is terminating. It's all done. So select Uno, select the port, upload. Done. And go. Interesting. It's very interesting. It stalls on PW, which also means this stalls. So is that wise to do? Alright, let me scratch. Some numbers. I go to 16,000. This is a way longer delay than I anticipated. Not good. 5385 5386. Okay. Upload. Yep, here I get rubbish, but it's all good. And now things work a lot better. Now let's see how the pulse modulation works out. If it works out. Oh, that goes a lot faster. So that's not a second. No, that's not a second. And the delay doesn't mean a thing. So I make 160,000. And that's just empirical to test how long it works. Okay, terminated. Go. Done. Didn't go. Yep. Will this make a difference? It's now, instead of 16,000, 160,000. So yeah, that causes a delay. Question is, how much? And that's way longer than a second. But then again, why is the M wire, why is this part not being printed? That is something that I wonder. So this is not ideal at all. So this is not a second, but they're not printing the M space wire. That's not good. Too bad. Was a nice idea. And this is taking way too long. So yeah, I'm going to scratch this part. And then of course, before uploading, I have to kill again. 5 to 1, 5, 5 to 2. Upload. And go. See, this was also a problem. If it doesn't get information, but the second weight is still not solved. And that's a problem. I don't like that. So, yeah, the for loop does work, but when 16,000 doesn't work, and I with it for 60 megahertz 1 second, we'll have 60 million cycles in a second. But if you put 60 million in there, you have an incredible long wait. So that is not the same. Definitely. Right. Then the other point was the modulation. Because that is why I wanted to have this anyway. I have high for 1 second and then low for, well, that should be 3 seconds, but as you can tell, this is not doing anything. Not even 3000 milliseconds. I should have, there it goes. For 1 second it goes. 1 second it goes completely blank. And another thing is, if you look at this signal, it's kind of weird. And let me check for certainty that it is indeed, yeah, it is connected to the right channel. It flattens out and then it goes again, which is exactly the opposite. That still doesn't work. How to go on with this? Not quite sure, but I'll remove this one as well for simplicity's sake, and then focus a bit on the motor, because that is weird, as I told you. This LED is burning, which means that it works. And this works. So why doesn't the motor? Let's take a look at the motor place, the motor situation. Where's the motor anyway? Pin 6. Which is right. Okay, so pin 5 and pin 6 are both actually controlling the motor. But it's just not happening. So the only thing that I can do is measuring. Measuring is knowing. So I've activated the forced channel, and I will be measuring after and before the, let's see in schematics. That's much more clear. And now I need to put the other one. This one, because this is controlling the motor, and yeah, they're both connected, but only this one is physically connected. So I'm going to measure here and here. And the point then is, what's the difference between those signals? I suspect that this signal is much lower, although the question would then be, why did it work before? Anyway, so here and here, measurement. So here goes, and it is in this location, and I really hope that I don't ruin anything. So I actually should measure in some other way, which is much better, using something familiar like this, just a pin, and then I should be safe to measure any signal right there. So let me measure here, which is exactly the same signal. Really? Now I'm getting curious, because I should be measuring now with this potmeter. Oh, that's a surprise. No wonder it's standing still. How is that possible? It's the same signal. The same value anyway. And that is not supposed to happen. This is a big surprise. This explains a lot why this doesn't work. Because if I now measure right here, it's full. Oh really, this is a full signal. And this is coming from the output of the transistor. And I'm talking about this line. Right now the output of the transistor. Measuring here, it's a very different signal. So how come this doesn't work and how come this does work? Because if I now move this right here, well, you can not quite see it. Now you can. This motor is running again. And now this is pulse width modulation. So there is something I don't understand quite well. If I take this out, not really pulse width modulation, although it looks like it. And this is coming from the, this is connecting the motor. Same periodics, but it is pulse width. Now I'm moving the wire right here. if what does it show if I lift it for a moment? So I should yeah, right, okay, lift it, see what's under it. Full signal, and then I get this. But then the question is also, if I now turn the pot meter, nothing happens. If I do it here, then what happens? I have a problem I have a problem changing the speed. This should change the speed. How come it doesn't? This is a problem. Read sensor A0. Read pot meter value. No, oh wait. The pot meter value is A1, and it is connected to A1. And then I should read pot meter value 84. Okay. 84. And now I will change that. What is pot meter value going to be? 79, 90, 83. Turning it all the way around. 83, 72. All the way around, the other way again. 84, 82. There is something wrong in the circuit. And time is running out once again, so no time to find the real cause of this problem. Why is this behaving like this? Signals don't lie. If you're measuring the right signal, and I think I am. And this is the goodbye part of this episode. So, the delay has not been solved. Pulse modulation has not been solved, and that's a bigger problem. Right now you see the motor running. Here you see it running, but this is not the way it's supposed to run. The way it's supposed to run is like this, and that is not working. It's not working at all. And apart from that, the pot meter located right here is supposed to regulate its speed. And as you have seen on the oscilloscope, that is not happening. At least I saw on the oscilloscope, and yeah, well, you did see it as well. That is not happening. So, where to go, how to proceed, I'm not quite sure, but I'll have to find out next time. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment, much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment, much appreciated. Also appreciated is if you make a small donation to show your support. More information about how to donate at the beginning of this video and on my website. And on my website much more information and videos, etc, etc. You can also choose to become a patron and by a monthly pledge have your name mentioned either on my website or with my videos. In several ways with my videos, depending on the pledge. And this is of course going to be continued. So, thank you for watching. Bye bye.